Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Regina Mwangi and this is Regina Space, the place where we shall get to share, learn and grow together to become better versions of ourselves. So today, as the topic suggests, we are going basically to talk about our purpose and how we can redirect our lives so that we get to realize our full potential and purpose. So I'm going to share the three techniques. The Gravestone Technique, the second one is the Odyssey Plan, and the third one is the Ideal Ordinary Week. Let's get right into the first technique. So the first technique is called the Gravestone Technique, and this basically is where we tend to think about our death and what we would love to be written on our gravestone. So personally, I would love my gravestone to be written that she was a kind and good human being. I was a good mom, a good wife, and anything else that you would want to add on your list. The other thing we should think about on this technique is what would other people say about us. So for me, I would love people to say that I was a good friend, I inspired them, I gave home to continue living their lives no matter the circumstances they were going through. The other thing we need to think about under this technique is what would you want to be written on our Wikipedia by the time we die. And this basically is about the influence you'll have made in the world before you get to leave the world. So personally, I would want it to be written that I was able to promote the economic empowerment of men and women with disability and also the disadvantaged communities in our country. The other technique is called the Odyssey Plan, and guys, I love this one. So, under this technique, you tend to brainstorm about your future, and there are three questions basically you should ask yourself under this technique. And the first question is, what would my life look like if I continue on the same path that I am currently on? So you look at the work that you do, what you love doing, what you do for fun. You look at your health, and 5 years from now, would you be proud of the steps that you are currently, taking? So I don't know what that is for you, but for me, I think under my work, I would love to continue on the same path. There's some things I would love to add on the things that I do for fun. I would love to learn a new hobby that I would want to incorporate in my life. For instance, swimming. Under my health, I would love to incorporate uh, uh, more things that would promote good health and well-being. For instance, eating well, doing physiotherapy, and just being mindful of my mental wellness. So the other second question under this technique is, what would my life look like if I take a completely different path? What are the alternatives that I have? And how would a day look like if I take a different path under this technique? And so basically, if you realize that you are currently in a path that you don't like and you don't think it's going to lead you to your purpose and to the life that you want to live in the future, what alternatives do you have? Can you take those? And what are the little things that you can start incorporating in your life so that you tend to get to the purpose that you want to get to, and also live out your destiny? So I don't know how that looks for you. So for me, it's under health. I would love to take a different path when it comes to my health. So that's eating well, doing exercises, going for physiotherapy, being more mindful of my emotional and mental well-being as well. Another question under this: life look like 5 years from now if money and societal expectations did not matter? Now, I know that most of us do what we do because of money, because you have to sustain a life. But if money didn't matter at all, and what the society expects you to do did not matter at all, how would your life look like? And for me, this was a very hard one for me. And I just thought about everything, and I think I would just go live in a community somewhere and be serving the community and tend to stay there and have fun, the rest of my life. But we have bills to pay, and we have to work. Now, the final technique that I'm going to share with you guys is called the ideal ordinary week. And basically, you'll think about 2 years from now. How would an ideal week look like for you? And how would a day look like for you? And is that what you'd want to have in your life? So for me, I was thinking, going into the future, I would love to work 3 days in a week, maybe call it Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Thursday and Friday, I would love to go after my part-time passions. For instance, God willing, if I'll still be on YouTube, I would love to continue doing that. So that's it for me. On the evenings, I would love to be having family dinner with my family, with friends. On weekends, I'd love to be going out, to go for trips, to go and do some community service somewhere, have time to rest, and also have time to learn something new so that I'm actually growing as my life moves on. So that's how an ideal ordinary week would look like for me. It's not yet very detailed. I don't want to share so much, but I know in due time I might, just share with you how I would want my ordinary work week look for you. So, guys, try these techniques, and if you have tried them before, let me know how the process was for you. What did you learn? Have you been able to redirect your life? If you haven't been able to apply these techniques, kindly try them and tell me in the comments how you found the process is. And subscribe to my channel, like the video, and share with your friends. And see you in the next video. Bye.